I stand with Ukraine and its people. As I witnessed the horrors of an unprovoked war in February 2022 from my living room TV, taking place in a foreign country far, far away, I can't help but wonder why an innocent people of a democratic country, Ukraine, have to bear such a brutal, unnecessary war. This premeditated invasion is on the scale of World War II, from a bygone era dating back to Nazi Germany in the 1930s and 1940s. The war so far involves bombings of Ukraine buildings from Russian warplanes flying above, rocket launchers from land and ship aimed at military installations in their attempts at crippling the Ukrainian Army, tanks plowing over everything in sight, causing untold death and destruction of such a beautiful land, resulting in human suffering imposed by a vindictive dictator. The Ukrainian Army is defending their land, their people, their property, their freedom, and their history, and are doing it alone on their land where this war was brought by an invading country. Vladimir Putin of Russia is brutal and must be stopped, but tragically his regime wants to crush the Ukrainians and take away their democracy, their freedoms, because he feels threatened and has to lie to justify his war crimes against Ukraine and humanity. The Ukrainians are showing spirit and courage despite having to fight one of the mightiest of militaries, and they are willing to fight knowing they may die because they are standing up for themselves, their country, and their freedoms. They will not go down in the heat of battle without a fight because they are a proud people and they know they will never accept autocratic rule imposed by a demagogue. I am inspired by President Vladimir Zelensky and pray for his safety and the safety of all Ukrainians. They are in my thoughts and prayers. I stand with Ukraine and its people. A little commentary on what I'm witnessing. I live in the United States, and I am besides myself seeing what's playing out. And I'm seeing such courage displayed by the president of Ukraine, the military of Ukraine, and the people of Ukraine. And it just is so believable to see these people fighting for their land. It's not unbelievable. In fact, actually, it is amazing, but it's also very sad and tragic because what's happening is we're seeing right in front of us, even though we're far, far away, the devastation of a beautiful country, a democratic country, and the people who love their country, and now they're forced to have to leave their country, all because of a brutal dictator who wants nothing more than to expand beyond his boundaries and impose his rule on others, which in my eyes is criminal, and I feel that he needs to be stopped. I'm truly heartbroken. I wish that there was something that we could do to bring Putin to his knees. And I'm seeing So much courage on display, and it truly is inspiring. I'm seeing women holding babies in subway stations, hiding with others, fleeing for their safety, but fighting for their country. I'm seeing men escorting their families out of their country to safety and going back to fight on the front lines. I'm seeing so much courage that it makes me feel that we need to do more to help these people. I'm glad that the NATO countries are trying their best to provide weapons to Ukraine, but it's very difficult to see them struggle as they are against the mighty military. They need our help. The world is watching. We must do our part to help these people and help them keep their country and fight oppression. We stand with Ukraine. I stand with Ukraine and its people.